Well, Ian, I'm going to start by just talking about the injury and the illness situation. You mentioned after the game on Friday that Kyle Wootton wasn't feeling very well. Is he back in contention for tomorrow?
Yeah, Woot's trained today, so he's okay. But there's a lot in the squad at the moment, to be honest. Very few in training this morning. A lot of players not well. So it's not an easy situation at the minute, but I'm hoping that a few can get through it and play the game. So that combined with the injuries is it's a difficult situation at the minute, but we're doing our best with it. We did our best on Friday. You could see that we had to rotate a lot. We didn't have much on the bench. I don't mean that disrespectfully to Mr. Doyle, my good assistant, but or Jaden wasn't fit to play. So yeah, we were really bare bones, but I thought we still gave a really good account of ourselves. I thought we played a strong game against Wrexham performance-wise, so it shows that the players are willing to step up when needed, and they're going to have to do that again tomorrow.
Yeah. We knew that Eli Sam was already going to be out for tomorrow. Is that still the case with him?
Yeah. Eli's still unwell, so he's off.
And what about Jaden Richardson?
Jaden's back, he's fine, he trained today, so Jaden's good. So Jaden's in a good place now. So he needed that break. He played a lot of football. He's come from, of course, playing 23s football and not masses of kind of senior first team football this season, and then he came in and suddenly he's playing Saturday, Tuesday, and he's an explosive player. So it accumulated. We had to protect him a little bit, which we've done, but he felt really good today, so that's great.
And that's such a massive boost ahead of a big game like this tomorrow night.
Huge boost, yeah. He's been excellent for us. Having said that, I thought Dion came in and gave a really good account of himself against Wrexham, so good competition in there. But yeah, Jaden certainly has brought a new dimension to us, and happy to have him back.
And how is Kyle Cameron progressing at the moment?
Good. He was on the grass today, so actually it's much quicker than we thought. This week, of course, is too soon, but we kind of have got an eye maybe on the Boreham game next week, so hoping that it's not too long. It wasn't anything too serious, but just enough for a couple of weeks out.
I want to go back to that Stockport performance at Meadow Lane, which was such a good performance from the side. How much heart can you take from that performance going into this game tomorrow?
Yeah, I think against some of the top teams, Grimsby away, Wrexham at home in the league, Stockport home, we've played some really good games. We take a lot from that. I mean, but we have to realise that they've changed the coach there. I think that Dave Challoner's gone in and really, really got them going. I think it's no secret the run that they're on and the quality that they've played with and the quality that they've got within the squad. Really, really good football team. So, of course, it's a big challenge going away there, but this is what we're in it for. We want to play in these sort of games. I think it'll be a good atmosphere, a lot of fans there, and yeah, they're at the moment they're kind of running away with it a little bit at the top, but it's up to us to try and peg them back.
Neil Ardley said that he thinks that Stockport, they're already streets ahead in terms of quality and their league position as well. Do you think that they are the dead certs to go up automatically?
No, not dead certs, but they look very, very strong. I think they're in pole position, but still there's a lot of football to be played, and there's a couple of teams around there as well that are hitting form at the moment. Wrexham, Chesterfield, bringing Paul Cook in, look strong again now. So I think it'll be tight at the top still. I think we're a little bit away from fighting for that top spot. Our aim now is to just finish as high as we possibly can in the playoffs. But I don't think they're necessarily have run away with it. I'm sure Dave Challoner and Stockport will say that it's certainly not the case. So we'll see. But right now they're the informed team, and they certainly deserve to be where they are.
When you look at the money that they've spent, you look at the teams like Wrexham have spent. I mean, bringing £500,000 off the bench on Friday night at Meadow Lane. I mean, do you think it's a level playing field in this National League? The money that's being thrown on these players.
Yeah, but you say that about every league. It's not a level playing field. There's always teams that spend more and teams that spend less. Premier League's like that. Championship will be like that. I think the aim is to try to beat the numbers game and try to become better than the teams that have spent the most. That means that we have to do that in a different way. work in a different way, whether that's recruitment, style of play, culture, things like that. But yeah, I mean, they've obviously themselves, Stockport, Chesterfield, have invested heavily in it. But they're also succeeding with it. So, you know, it's not for me to deny them that. We just got to be better at what we want to do to try to catch them.
I guess the fact there's just that one automatic promotion spot from the division, and these clubs, you know, spending big money on players, it just makes it even harder to get out of this league.
Yeah, it does, of course. But you know, we have a very clear long-term strategy, and that, you know, we don't want to risk that for quick short-term success, because just buying it doesn't guarantee it. You have to work extremely hard still, and everything has to fall into place. So I think it's smart of us to have a long-term strategy, and of course we want to win every game, and we've got our short-term goals as well. But yeah, it does of course make it difficult when there's some big hitters in there.
So Stockport tomorrow, then Dagenham, Boreham Wood and Chesterfield, all massive games and teams around you at the top. Does it almost feel like a bit of a season-defining few weeks at the end of March?
No, not necessarily. That's 4 games. That's 12 points, and then there's going to be a lot of games after that. I think that we certainly need to take points in these games, and we need to get as many as we possibly can, and then we look at the run-in, and I think that we play 5 of the bottom 6 and one of them twice, and I think that is equally going to be as defining. So all the games are massively important. Of course we play the top teams now, and we certainly want to get some results in this period, but even if we win all 4, it's not going to define us. We're going to have to play again a lot more games to see the season out, and then hopefully we can make the playoffs, and then I think you'll see the season defining games.